Hello everybody, it's time to practice your knowledge. Remember that if you not gonna write programs, you never become programmer. So today we're gonna write a program that will allow the user to add new definitions, search existing definitions, and delete the definition that the user has chosen, okay? And I will do it soon, but I think that right now you should stop this lecture and try to do it on your own because you'll benefit from it lots of more. If you have problems, come back to that lecture and see how I did it. If you don't have problem, then also watch that lecture to compare my solution to your solution. You can also show me your solution. I am more than happy to give you hints regarding your code. Okay, so how to write a code like that? I think that we need to first create a container that will hold all these definitions. And I think it's best to create a dictionary that will hold definitions for this type of data. Why? Because a dictionary is very fast when you want to extract values from that place, and it's fast to add new elements, and we do not care about the order of things that are gonna be inside this dictionary. So we just want to add search for something inside, so it's pretty cool, I think, to use the dictionary in that case. Okay, so let's create a dictionary on container, and it will be empty at start. In order to create an empty dictionary, we just use the curly brackets and we do not put inside curly brackets anything. Okay, so we've got dictionary. Now we should somehow contact with our user. We should create a menu, an interface that will be between the user and our program, right? So we need to create a menu that will give him a choice. Okay, so let's do it. Print, for example, when he chooses one, he will be able to add a definition. And a few more things that he can do, like search for definition, remove definition, and well, he can end the program, right? For example, when he put 4. And now we should ask him what choice he has chosen. So choice is equal to input what do you want to do, like that. And we not gonna change the string into int like that, right? Because, well, we do not need to add these numbers. We just want to check if the choice is equal to 1, 2, 3, or 4. So if the choice is equal to 1, then we want to add a definition. So we should ask for the key, for the word that we want to define, right? That the user wants to define. And let's do it. We need to hold it somewhere. So we're gonna create a variable key. We're gonna ask for it. So input, enter the word key to define, like that. And now we need to have a definition for that key. So let's ask him for the definition. So enter the definition. And now we need to add a new definition into a dictionary that already exists. How to do it? We need to type the name of dictionary. Then we need to access the key that doesn't exist. And then we need to put the definition inside, right? And then we're gonna inform that everything went successfully. So definition added successfully, like that. And now well, let's try our program if it works. Add definition, test. That's our definition. Definition added successfully. And now we can check it by typing dictionary of test. As you can see, it works fine. We've just added a definition into our dictionary through the menu that is user-friendly for the user, right? Everything works fine, great. Now we need to allow him to search for definitions. So, else if choice is equal to 2, then we need to find the key that he's looking for. So we need to create a variable that we hold the key and ask him, what are you searching for? And well, we should check if the key is inside the dictionary before showing the definition, right? Because otherwise we might try to access something that doesn't exist inside the dictionary. So if key is inside definition, so inside the dictionary, well, then print dictionary of key, right? Otherwise we'll inform him that something went wrong, right? Else print definition has not been found. Well, we can inform him what he typed, like that. And now when we run the module, we can add a new definition, enter the word to key defined, like that. Definition was added successfully, but the problem is that, well, we are not being asked again, right? The user is not being asked again for what he wants to do. And we need to somehow change it. We need to keep asking him what he wants to do after each thing he does. How to do it? Well, we need to somehow invoke all these instructions until he type end. The first thing when you hear something like we need to repeat, when you need to repeat anything, you should use the loops because they repeat things, right? And well, we will use a loop while, for example. The problem is how long should we repeat these things? Well, as long as the user do not enter 4 here in the choice, we should repeat this thing. So we should repeat it almost always, right? So we're gonna do some trick here. We're gonna do something like that. While true, so true is always true, so this is gonna be repeated always, but we can somehow break the loop later, right? Because we have instruction that breaks loops, that is called break. And now we need to, because in Python we need to use the spaces here. We need to somehow put it to the right, all the code to the right. We'll use the tab key. When we select all the instruction and we hit the tab key, as you can see, all instructions were put to the right side and now they belong to the while loop. And all these things will repeat forever, but we need to change this behavior by breaking it when somebody type end, right? So we can do something like that. Else if choice is equal to 4, then just break. We can say something like, oh, bye then. And now when we run our module and we add a definition, for example, the test, right? We are again being asked, what do you want to do now? Well, I want to search for definition and I am looking for the definition that is called something like that. Definition has not been found. Oh, okay. I want to find the definition for test. Oh, so test means this thing. Well, weird thing. What do you want to do? I want to end the program for Biden. Works fine, right? Great. Now we need to just allow him to delete. So elif choice is equal to 3, then we need to ask what he want to delete. So we want to ask for the key. What definition do you want to remove? And now we should check if definition is inside, or we can copy all the things that it was above here. So we can copy the instructions, and if key is inside the dictionary, we will not print it, but we'll just delete it, right? And if not, definition has not been found, so it was not removed because, well, it didn't exist, so there was nothing to remove, right? And well, that's all, right? We can run the module, we can add the definition, we can add another definition, test2, and now we can search for definition. As you can see, it works fine. We can remove the definition, we can remove the first definition. As you can see, we removed it, and now we can search for the definition test, and as you can see, definition has not been found because it was removed. Well, we could inform here after deleting that definition was removed properly, right? So print definition, name of definition, which was key, removed successfully, like that, and well, we can end the program, whatever, right? Okay, so we have just finished the task, right? We can add new definitions, we can search for definitions, we can remove definitions, and we can end our program, so everything works fine. As always, if you have any questions, feel free to ask.